Video is about the super annoying check traction system light that comes in on some GM cars. This is a 2003 Buick Rendezvous, and you're driving down the street and suddenly ding, 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 ding. It just goes on and says, check traction system. And it's very intermittent, so we're sure in our case it's just a sensor problem. And instead of spending hundreds of dollars, kind of the mechanic trying to figure it out, what we're going to do is just cut the sound out. And normally the sound is going to come from underneath where your feet are. This for whatever reason actually comes out of the radio speaker on the door there. So, and the easiest way would be to just clip the wire, and then you got no more sound. But then you also have no more radio. And when you do have a warning that you need, you're going to miss out on it. So what we're actually going to do is just add a little switch. We're going to cut the wire and strip it down, and then add a little bit of I'm just going to use speaker wire to splice it into this. So whenever it dings, you just turn it off. And then once you can clear that out, you can turn it back on, and it should be a much better way. I'm not a mechanic. I just figured this out off of Facebook. Do it at your own risk. This is just so you can kind of see the idea that I had to be able to get rid of the sound cheaply. So, and maybe your warning light is real. Maybe it's not just a sensor issue or something like that. So on the Rendezvous, obviously you can look it up on the internet for whatever car you might have. But there's a 10 millimeter bolt here, I believe it was, and then here where this is, there was a Phillips head screw, and you had to pull off the reflector here, and there was another one there, and then where all your controls are, there are 3 of these. You just kind of have to pinch them in back. It's a little hard to get and pull them off, and this one was a bear too. I didn't bother with the final wire. Once we got this off, then what we did is there were 3 10 millimeters on the speaker. Pull that out. You can see I've already cut and stripped the wire. According to the internet, this is a positive, was the tan color on a GM vehicle. You'll, of course, want to check that out. And I'll just splice it up. And what I'm going to do is drill a hole through the, where is it? I think right here. Drill a hole on the bottom, and then put the switch there so you can turn it on and off and just run the wire there. So when I'm done with that, I'll show you the finished product. We'll see if it works. All right, got it all wired up. I used some of these little blue wire connectors where, again, it's just the 2 ends that I'd spliced to the tan wire. I did on the 2 ends of the speaker wire. You could use other kind of wires, it doesn't matter. Drill the hole down here. You can see the little switch off and on. And that's really all that there was to it, Wow. And so we'll see. We'll put the keys in. It should beep. Let's see how it works. Okay. And if we hit it. Yeah, it's going to be so cool to be able to turn off that horrible beeping from the traction system thing. No longer will we want to drive into oncoming traffic to end it all. So.
And angry kids in the back because they can't hear us.
And an angry wife. That's actually why I did it.
So, and an angry wife, yes.
Hopefully we can get this door back together again. Hope it works for you.
Yay! Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. Well, everything seems to be in. Doors back on. Everything's hooked up. I made sure all the buttons work. And so, one more time. Let's see. Is it on? Not even sure which way. There we go. Yep, got a horrible. Yep, doors together nice. That is going to be pretty cool, huh?
Can you turn it on?
Turn the engine on? Sure.
Yeah.
We're in the garage, but what the heck?
I just want to see if it clicks on like it normally does.
Maybe you have the radio on? Yeah, as far as you can tell, that speaker cuts out.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a little sacrifice.
Make our life much nicer compared to
Good job.
horrible. It matters. We have to make sure that we remember to turn it back on.
Sure.
Because we want to hear any other warnings or beeps that come through. So we have to try to make sure it's on most.